Do you like old TV shows? Because I like old TV shows. Matter of fact, I grew up with old TV shows because I didn't have cable. So no Justice League for me. Or Justice League Unlimited for me. Or I actually did see it later, but... or, actually, there's also the Avengers cartoon. So none of that for me as well. Talking about Earth's Mightiest Heroes. But anyways, welcome to my review of WandaVision. So yeah, WandaVision is a strange, very strange show. The title and was strange first because WandaVision, I didn't know what to think of it. It sounds like a shipper name, whatever. I thought shipper names sound like the first part of the name and then the first part of the other person's name, whatever. That's how it goes. I thought, yeah. I also didn't really mind the name, so I was like, okay, but why Vision? And then we watched the show, and then that's how why. It's also Wanda's vision of her own reality as well. I just thought of it right now as I edit. Wow. I can't believe this. Wanda's vision is her vision of her own reality. I did not put this in my notes. I can't believe that. So first off, the strange thing to WandaVision is Wanda. We never got that much story from her in the first place. Throughout the introduction from her in Ultron till, I guess the last one, Endgame, never really that much. All except for that she loves her brother, she lost her brother, and she got sad about her brother. She loves Vision. Vision died. She got sad about Vision. That's all we got from her. Her relationship with her brother, her relationship with Vision, all. I found that strange. I know, Tony, Cap, and Thor are the big three, get the most focus on. But we did have, Sam, Natasha, and Loki. We got stuff from them, but they are B characters to our A characters. So, Wanda is a C or a D character. So, that's probably why we never got much from her. She's not the lead, that's all. She's not the lead. But now, thanks to WandaVision, she is the lead. After, 6 years of her being a supporting character, she got her own story. A lot of supporting characters are getting their own story now. You got Sam and Bucky and Loki, just because the other characters are just gone off, dead or retired. Thor's not dead. Well, I think Thor's gonna be the king of Asgard, so he will be retired. Before I dive in, I just want to briefly go over the first 2 complaints about people that had about the show. You knew this was coming. Why complain about it? We thought we were gonna get a freaky show, but we did get a freaky show, but that's not in the first 2 episodes. It's the first 2 episodes are set up for her past. That's why we got it the way we got it. People were mad about what they got was what we got in the trailer. A sitcom. I'm not upset, because I watched those shows. I watched Bewitched, and I didn't watch Dick Van Dyke. I did not watch that. But I watched I Bewitched and I Dream of Jenny, because I did not have, cable. I had the rerun channel, Me TV, that had all the old shows. I watched Bewitched, The Brady Bunch, Family Ties, the one with the heart attack, got Mumford and Son. I watched all of them, so I didn't really mind it. I haven't watched those shows in years, so it was weird seeing modern day actors in a old timey set. So I liked that. So I wasn't upset. I guess a lot of these MCU fans or just nerds in general did not watch any of those shows. So yeah. I wasn't upset, so I'm not upset. So, but you did get what you got later on. This, as I said, it's set up. They want things in front of them right now. Some of these people don't understand setup. It's set up for later. It explains what happens. Why is this happening right now? And it shows why is she doing this. So yeah, so I'm like losing it. What happens right now in the current time will be shown later. I knew that she was gonna probably like explain her past. That's what the guessing was about. But anyways, I'm still talking about the show. I ain't complaining about the people who complain about the show. Complaining about complainers. That's funny. So anyways, let's get talking about the characters now, and the plot, and whatever. And the episode titles as well, because I wrote them down, because I like the episode titles. That's one of the fun things about this miniseries. But I'm also going to say my favorite ones. I like episode 1's title, Filmed Before a Live Studio Audience. And also episode 9's title is the series finale. It only actual shows say the series finale in the episode title. Like, it's all just great. It's all like TV shows stuff. That's the fun thing about it. Don't touch that dial. Do I want to say them all? Now in color. A very special episode. All new Halloween episode. Spectacular. Break the fourth wall. Previously on. They're fun to say. They're the most funnest titles ever because they're just they're just television stuff. They're just. I like them. I really like that. I really do. Oh wait, there's also the openings of the show. That was pretty fun as well too. So, I like the titles better. I think my favorite one is the Malcolm in the Middle one. So let's get talking about Wanda. So like the first couple episodes are her escapism. What she liked as a kid. That was sitcoms, and she liked watching them with her family. So, in which they can be relatable in a way. We use escapism. She wanted to use escapism, for TV shows like comedy TV shows. But yeah, don't change your neighborhood into a giant television show where you control them. Don't do that. You can't do that. Actually, I can't do that. Can you do that? I don't know. Are you Wanda? Yeah, so the reason why she's in this town because she had like a superhero retirement plan with Vision, and since she can't be with Vision, she just had like a burst out of energy moment with the whole town into this fictional television land now. Did you ever say Hello TV Land? No one said Hello TV Land. I don't think anyone said Hello TV Land. Why would he say that? Why am I getting angry now about this? I don't know why. What is wrong with me? Yeah, so she can manifest this fictional reality where she's on a sitcom set now, and she can manifest a new Vision. Yeah, it's like losing Vision from Infinity War just set her off into like a new power scale of anger and rage and emotion. That's how she was probably meant to make that into the giant town or the sitcom town, whatever. Like when we first saw this, we saw like in Age of Ultron where she just did the rage, she destroyed all the Ultron bots. From the past, it seems like she stopped that Stark missile. It seems like that, but she couldn't save her parents, or did she destroy her parents? Who knows? Kevin Feige knows, actually, so he knows what to add to that storyline or whatever. Yeah, so she imprisoned this town, makes them to do a sitcom for her to cope with the loss of Vision, and she has a new Vision that she manifests out of her powers. Is that Vision real or is that real? Are her kids even real too? It seems like it at the end. Yeah, so she's like controlling everyone. There's like a messed up. She's gonna tell them to redo it, and like there's like cutouts. There's like some cutouts when like Darcy was doing that observation viewing, whatever, or looking at the television, seeing what's happening. There's like cutouts when like Darcy is like looking at the television, like seeing what the Wanda show is. That happened like in episode 3, and with Wanda's emotions like being upset and being angry, it's also in her head and also her feelings are in the town people's heads as well. That's what when Vision did to that one guy to like snap him out of this chain of like Wanda-ness, whatever. And she's like, the guy goes like, she's in my head, whatever. Yeah, I also think it's kind of selfish of her to do this. Like, she's suffering an entire town for her own benefit. I actually do feel sorry for her, but like, she's doing a wrong thing for her own selfish needs. It's kind of like Wanda's the hero of her story and the villain. Mind blowing, right? Feel sorry for her and be like, girl, what are you doing? The people are suffering because of you. Your suffering is not their suffering. And when you're suffering, you're making them suffer even more. Think that's selfish. Let's talk about some other characters, like Monic Rambeau. She was reintroduced to the series as Geraldine, as like a friend of Wanda in her WandaVision show. But anyways, what's Monic Rambeau doing back? She was blipped, and then she was unblipped. Came back. I forgot. Monic Rambeau is the little girl from Captain Marvel. If you don't remember that, or you do remember that, whatever. Yeah, but not played by the same people, because that little girl was a little girl right now, so she's still a little girl. Kids can't age that fast. That's all. But yeah, she was a little girl in Captain Marvel, and her mom, Maria Rambeau, was going on chemo when she got blipped, or she just had surgery for cancer, or something like that. She just went through chemo. Okay, that's the thing I think about. Before she got snapped by Thanos, and then when she got unsnapped, the cancer came back, and she not there anymore. She died over that 5-year gap. Oh, I guess it's not S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore, or it was S.H.I.E.L.D. We just never heard about Sword. I guess this is another division of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm guessing I hear that Sword to deal with space stuff, because I know in the Spider-Man Homecoming, not Spider-Man Far From Home, Nick Fury was in space, so he's doing some Sword space stuff, whatever. I'm thinking that's what's happening. And we also found out that Maria Rambeau created Sword, like what Nick Fury did with S.H.I.E.L.D. Or no, not Peggy created S.H.I.E.L.D. Nick Fury is the current owner or director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Monica's first mission unblipped is to do a missing person case and to be at ground level, not space level. Well, technically this is kind of space level. Her mission is her mission was to do a missing person case. She goes to to do her mission. She gets to meet Jimmy Woo again from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Glad to see him back and doing magic tricks. If you don't remember Ant-Man, he was bad at doing magic tricks. He's actually pretty great in this, actually. So yeah, from Ant-Man and the Wasp to now, like, he seems a lot more serious than he was in there. I get why he was added in Ant-Man and the Wasp to be a comedic character to work off Scott's work off I don't think Ben Stiller now. Who's Ant-Man again? Why am I not doing this? Paul Rudd. I know he was added to work off Paul Rudd's comedic timing, whatever, because he was in that movie. He was under house arrest, so like that, and they have like a little banter in that movie. But like, they changed the character just a little bit to make it more serious. Like, as when I was watching Ant-Man and the Wasp, it's like, why is he in the FBI? And now we know why. We see him in that one episode. He's pretty good at kicking ass. So yeah. So anyways, so there's these cops at this town known as Westview. They say that Westview doesn't exist. That seems strange. So Jimmy says it's not a missing persons case. It's a missing towns case. Like, the cops right there don't acknowledge Westview at all, and the sign's right there. So something's going on here. And then Monica sends like a drone into it, and there's like a barrier, like weird technical stuff, whatever. And then she also goes in, and then that's why we see her as that character, Gwendolyn, right, or whatever I said, whatever. So then Sword gets a bunch of science people. That's where we get Darcy again. We haven't seen her since Thor Ragnarok. Not Thor Ragnarok. Thor: The Dark World, the darkest Thor movie ever. As dark in it. So she discovers this CMBR broadcast waves, whatever she was discovering. I don't understand science, that kind of science, whatever. Made up science, whatever, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it is made up science, maybe for Marvel stuff. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. And then, like, with her doing her sciencey stuff, she finds, like, the WandaVision show, and that's when they find the missing person in the WandaVision show as well. And Jimmy also tries to contact Wanda, see what's happening. At this point in the show, we didn't know what was happening. These characters were wondering too as well. So, like, they're trying to contact Wanda. Who's doing this to you? What's happening, Wanda? Well, we find out that it's not a thing or a person. It's her herself. Her escapism. Past episode 4 and 5, that's when it starts being like the blend of the WandaVision show and then what's happening outside the Hex. That's what Darcy calls it. Did I call it the Hex before? I don't know. Yeah, so, like, Sword does try a bunch of things to try and get in, and then, like, at one point, Wanda is just, like, pissed off at them, like, trying to, like, she's like, you better stop what you're doing or I'll just destroy you all, whatever. And her accent's back, her bad, European accent. Or is it good now? It's like a Russian, Polish accent, whatever. Sokovia is near Russia and Poland. I don't know why Marvel likes to make up all these made-up cities. Oh, wait. That's also DC. They also do that. It's like Metropolis and Gotham. They're not real cities. Yeah, well, anyways. Yeah, so past episode 4 and 5, it's like a mix of the WandaVision show and the what's happening outside the Hex. But also, this, like, past episode... No, past episode 8, they stopped doing the show altogether because it was movie stuff now. So Wanda's new vision is suspicious of his new life, or... So it's not a sole suburban life that he thinks it is, and he goes on a little adventure of his own during the Halloween episode. Well, during this episode, people are not moving because Wanda's not there. And also, I think this is also where Agatha talks to him, says, like, you're an Avenger, and stuff like that. You're dead, and, like, he's like, what? How am I dead? And stuff like that. So this Vision's little adventures is fascinating to me, because she created a whole entire new sentient being. Oh my god! That's, like, wondering what's going around. And even her kids are very sentient as well. They do their own little missions. Or, like, have, like, feelings about what's happening. Like, also in the Halloween episode, which is also a very fascinating episode too. Because it goes outside the Hex and he's breaking apart, and then one of the WandaVision's kids can sense him, like, breaking apart, and that's when she, like, extends the Hex to even further out. And also, I'm not going to talk about Quicksilver that much. It was fascinating to me, but also it did the Marvel not pie, egg on your face moment. You thought it was open to the multiverse, but no! It's Boner! She recast Pietro? Absolutely not worth talking about. It's funny. It's a funny little... Marvel, I know, funny, the little things. I do like them, but, like, okay. Sometimes I'm curious too, like, are you going to do the multiverse, whatever? But I'm like, okay. I'm still cool with it. Like, okay, fine, you're not gonna do it. Boner. So, last things to talk about is Agatha Hart and the final. So, it was Agatha all along with some of the things, just not all of the things, not the Hex part, not... She was behind the Boner. Mr. Boner, I forgot his name, Tyler Boner or whatever. Why is his last name Boner? Yeah, so she did some things, and she killed a dog too, so that's horrible. We also get Agatha's backstory. She was part of a witch government, and she was on trial from her government from doing dark magic. And then her government didn't like that, so to try to destroy her, and then she ended up destroying her government. Also, she likes Wanda's excessive power, magic power, Wanda. Her Wandaness. Okay, so now let's go Marvel magic right now. I feel like with all this Marvel magic that's happening, like with all these different things, like we have the grounded stuff, like with the Captain America stuff, and then we have all the cosmic stuff with the Thanos and the Guardians and the Doctor Strange and the quantum realm and the dimensions and stuff like that. That could somehow get confusing. I can understand why a comic book would do this, but like what I'm trying to get at is Doctor Strange had to learn magic. Wanda is born with magic. So I'm also wondering if like about the I know it's different, but I'm just wondering about the like about normal people. Are they gonna ask like stupid questions because like they're introducing the comic book stuff like more and more and more and more stuff like that. A friend of mine likes Doctor Strange, but I know like the nerds don't like Doctor Strange because it's not like how in the comics. Doctor Strange the movie was very grounded like, and like Doctor Strange in Infinity War and Endgame was more crazy magic like. Will the crazy magic like stuff confuse people? Because like I can understand that like Doctor Strange and Wanda have two different magic abilities. One that you gotta learn, one that you're born with, like in Harry Potter. Unless people are not gonna get confused and it makes sense, whatever Kevin Feige is doing, he's doing it great. So I'm not mad, but it could somehow confuse the moms and dads of the world. Unless the moms and dads in the world are not thinking that much. Kind of like my mom. When she watches like those movies with me and my brother, so she's like, "Whoa, that was pretty action packed." That's her catchphrase every time we show her a Marvel movie. It's pretty action packed. I love that. It started when we saw the Winter Soldier. She goes like, "Wow, that was pretty action packed." I'm just like wondering, like, will people get confused down the road, or will they not? So that's all I'm wondering. Maybe, maybe not. I just had to comment on that. So, Agatha wants Wanda's chaos magic. That's the thing that she was trying to do this whole series. With Agatha all along, trying to, like, unlock things, or what Wanda can do. That's why we got fake Pietro trying to, like, lock emotions that she was trying to do, I think. That's why she's been doing a lot of these things. That's why she, like, kidnapped her kids at the Modern Family episode. Oh, and she knows real magic or spells and stuff like that, like what witches do. And she's like wondering why does Wanda not know this stuff? Well, we thought from the very beginning, when she was introduced, it was because of the Infinity Stones, the Mind Stone. But apparently, she's born with magic, or a mutant. I hear like a bunch of different things, that she is born with magic, she's a mutant, she's an inhuman. Like I hear like a bunch of different things, or whatever, from like the Marvel comics universe. It's like always changing. It seems pretty silly to think like just they can't decide on one thing. I know like different people write them whatever, but like stick with one thing probably. I also like Captain Huygen, whatever her last name is. Like, she's great. She's been doing the villain stuff lately. She was in Spider-Verse as Doc Ock, and now she's in this. Usually she's a comedic actor. She's in like Parks and Rec and stuff like that. But a lot of like comedian actors lately have been in villainous roles. So they're just changing their thing. That's pretty interesting. Which is great. Like people are just switching their things. The comedians are now the serious actors, and the serious actors are now be comedians. Roles are reversing. Anything can happen now. So the final episode of the TV show is like a movie, third act. Everyone's shooting lasers and flying, and new powers are revealed. Oh, I forgot. Wanda was never called Scarlet Witch throughout the Marvel movies. And then there's like this legend of like the Scarlet Witch. And like Wanda has the power of the Scarlet Witch. the chaos magic. You are the Scarlet Witch. It makes me wonder, like, how long has he had this idea? Because I know Marvel plans ahead and things like that, but this also feels like the Dark Phoenix. Because I know stuff about the Dark Phoenix. I haven't seen the X-Men cartoon in years, since I was like 3 years old, probably, because I watched it on Fox Kids. But like, I know like the Phoenix was like in the X-Men comics, like this legendary thing. Like, I was wondering, is Marvel trying to do this with the Scarlet Witch? Have like the Dark Phoenix stuff, because I know I just thought about this because they didn't have the X-Men in their grasp at the time. So I was just wondering, are they going to do that? It seems like they are. I don't know much about the Scarlet Witch from the comics, because I haven't watched Mojo in years, so yes, I would admit that. Like everyone else, possibly watch Mojo to get comic book information, just like I did. But now I'm more like a analyst of movies and stuff like that. Switch my ideas. So I know about the Dark Phoenix. I was like wondering, are they gonna do this? It seems like they are. But now they have the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. But also in the Marvel lineup like that happened in December, it seems like they're not gonna go with the X-Men. They're like going with the Fantastic Four. They've been trying to get the Fantastic Four back for years, and now they finally have it. And who's directing it? Oh, it's the Spider-Man guy is directing the Fantastic Four movie. Get John Krasinski as the Mr. Fantastic. I also haven't seen those movies in years. The Fantastic Four movies. I haven't seen the 2015 one because I heard it was bad. What else? I don't know what else to say about this. There's lasers. There's Vision versus White Vision, and then like Scarlet Witch Vision unlocks White Vision's memories, and like meanwhile Agatha and Scarlet Witch are just at each other, like shooting laser beams at each other, magic beams, and like. It's a third act. It's a third act. That's what happens in the third act. Everyone's shooting lasers and stuff like that. It is. And then, she does learn something about like the Agatha's powers, things about the spells. Like the witch who casts the spell can only do magic, and then that's what Wanda did in the finale. Like, she was learning things. Wanda didn't know she was magic in the first place, so she didn't know about all the spells and things like that. And she also stole Agatha's book when she defeated her. Oh wait, oh shit. Maria tries to go in another time before this happened. Was it during the Modern Family episode? I think it was during the Modern Family episode. She tries going back in there, and also like Monica is also like exposed to the hex or exposed to Captain Marvel from earlier in her life, because she was like gaining superpowers. She could like move through things. Is she super strong? Probably. She's super strong because everyone in the Marvel universe and DC universe has super strength or some sort of super strength. Of course, she's going to be super strong, and there might be some sort of fight between Monica and Carol in the future or whatever. Maybe in a Civil War II, whatever, or something like that. Because you need a strong person to fight another strong person. And that's because it's cool and awesome. And buildings explode and whatever happens. Last minute thoughts. Oh, my... She did unhex the town. No more of that. She has a new Scarlet Witch costume. I know, like, Elizabeth Olsen did not like her other Scarlet Witch costume because it shows cleavage, but I liked it. I liked it for that reason. But yeah, I respect her decision. Yeah, her little M thing, whatever. Yeah, so she unhexes the town. She leaves, goes off to somewhere, and like during her end credits is like practicing the spells in Agatha's book, and also she can like project another version of herself. And also I forgot to mention like she erased her kids and her new vision. I like the little his little I like Vision's outfit in that goodbye. I like everyone was making. He looked very comfortable in that, but everyone's making memes out of that. That was pretty funny on the internet with the Vision memes. I don't understand why she couldn't have made like a little like section for herself, but anyways, where did the other Vision go? Because the WandaVision, get it, unlocked his memories, and where did he go? Where is he? Why did he bugger off? Does he want the Infinity Stone? He can't have that now. What is happening with White Vision? Where's White Vision going? Or the real Vision now? Yeah, where is he going? Wanda's right there! You couldn't say just say hi? Like, you have two husbands now. Two robotic husbands. I do like the episode when he got drunk a little bit. That gum, like, got down his throat. But, yeah. Anyways. Where'd he go? Vision, where are you? Going back to end credits now. It's like an end credit. The Monic Rambeau end credit is like a thing for Captain Marvel 2. Since we saw a scroll, I'm guessing it has something that ties to Captain Marvel 2. Whatever the title is that going to be. But, like, a lot of people were expecting Captain Marvel 2 to be, like, somewhere in the 2000s now, but now it's not. Doesn't look like it's going to be like that. We're just going to catch up with Carol and her new haircut, probably. And get a new haircut, whatever Rocket said. So there's two setups. So in conclusion, overall, I did enjoy WandaVision. It was a fun ride. Oh, I watched this week, every other week. Because since it was like a TV show, like an actual TV show, instead of like, it was Marvel, it was the Marvel stuff, and a regular TV show mixing, so, yeah. It was fun to watch it week to week, but I'm not gonna do this with the other shows, because, like, they're all, like, movies now. They're, like, TV shows are like movies now, so I think I have more fun watching it, just binging it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on what it is. I actually haven't thought of a rating yet. Yeah. I mean, it's good, but I don't feel like it's like a 9 point out of 10 good. I'm like thinking about like, should I just give the 8.5 because of the Captain Marvel end credit thing for Monica? Like, I feel like doing that. Like, it feels like a lot of people. I know a lot of people don't watch. Casual people are going to watch all the Marvel movies or whatever. But what if somebody like, just watches the Disney Plus stuff and like they don't know what that is? Why did a guy just turn into a green guy? Unless you are going to watch the Marvel movie stuff, because they're all on Disney Plus. I was saying Netflix, but now feels like I'm not gonna be genuine if I say a 9. I'm just thinking about like the final. That's the thing I'm probably thinking about the most. I like everything leading up to it, but like, yeah. So I'm just gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. So that's the rating I'll give it. Like I like all the mystery behind it, all the clues and stuff like that. What's going on? Oh, I especially love the big continued stuff. Like that was actually pretty fun. It reminded me of One Piece, because One Piece does like dong. I really enjoyed that. Like, oh, can't wait for next episode. So, what did you think of WandaVision? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you all was fine? Please leave a comment down below. And, well, where's the pencil? Yeah, so yeah. Please leave a comment down below, give me a like, it'll help me out, and subscribe for more. I've been everyone, and see you later, moviegoers.